Hello everyone, happy Chinese New Year, happy Lunar New Year. Welcome back to Crossing China. My name is Eric and today we're driving. I know how much you guys all loved watching me drive around Shenzhen the other day. A couple weeks ago, I guess by now. Well, we're doing it again, but what I want to do is show you, first of all, how few people are outside in Shenzhen today. If you don't know about China and Chinese New Year, well, most people go home. Most people go home for the holiday. It's kind of like Christmas in America. Kind of, not exactly, but close enough, I guess. So, Shenzhen, if you don't know, is like a town for, not migrants per se, but people that are not from here. It's a pretty new city. It really grew a lot in the last 20 or 30 years. And there's NIO right there in front of us. So anyway, as it's a young city, a new city sprung up with the whole new economy, everything, well, a lot of people aren't from here, so they all go to their hometown. So today is February 1st, 2022. It's the first day after the Chinese New Year holiday, I guess, or the first day of the new year. And so there aren't that many people. Is that a Aura? Halmao, good cat, I think. So there aren't that many people outside, especially compared to usual. So that's the first thing you're gonna notice in this drive today. Second thing that we're gonna talk about is my first month of 2022. Let's just dive into that. And I talked about having a goal of making $25,000 this year on YouTube, and if I can earn that much money, I'm gonna buy an ET5, right? Or ET7 maybe, who knows? Probably ET5. So if you haven't looked at my other video talking about the goals, of course, go back and feel free to go look at that. And oh, red lights coming. So anyway, for January, let's talk about how much money I made. On YouTube, I made about $233, I believe, something like that. That was just with Google Ads, YouTube AdSense. Actually, it's February 1st now. Google Ads, they process how much you earn each day. They're about 2 days late every day, so it was like a 2-day lag time. So I think right now, I looked yesterday, it was up to January 29th or 28th. And it was $233. So if I don't post videos, which I haven't posted in a few days, of course my daily wage or whatever you want to call it goes down. My income goes down because people really only watch it when it first comes out. I don't have a lot of, like viral videos where people are watching it years after the fact. So anyway, I made about $233, maybe $240 in January. So yesterday, January 31st, I was able to buy 11 more shares of NIO using that money. Some people said, do you only own shares? Only 16 shares, because last month I bought 16. And no, I actually have well over 2,000 shares now. I've been buying more throughout the year last year. And anyway, I'm just strictly also purchasing exactly from what I earn on YouTube. I'm actually also using that to purchase more shares. So that's why I have smaller lots to like 11 shares or 16 shares. So anyway, from my first 2 months, so for my first month, also December last year, my first month of 2022 and my last month of 2021, I've been able to get 16 and 11. That's 27 shares of NIO. I believe I'm down on my investment, but I didn't check because last month I think I bought it 29, and this month, yesterday, I bought it 21 or something. That one's up for the day. Obviously, it went up like $3 a share yesterday on the last day of January. But I think I'm down overall there, maybe $100 or something. No big deal. So that's my first way of earning money on my NIO videos. So okay, what am I? I'm tired, man. I drank too much Mao Tai last night. Mao Tai. Drank a lot, so foggy headed. Anyway, I also got $5. Yeah, $5 last month in PayPal donations, and I got $0 in Patreon. I have no patrons of my channel, which is fine. I always tell you guys not to do it anyway, but I'm looking forward to that first one if it ever comes. Now, my Patreon, it has no exclusive content, no nothing. But what I did do is set up a Discord, not to talk about the stock. There's enough places to talk about NIO stock. I set up a Discord. I think I set it up properly. I don't know. It's private. What I want to do is have a community of people that, I don't know, not necessarily like exactly the same as me, but relatively like-minded, like global citizens, world citizens. I don't know how I should say this to you guys. Just you know, if you're into this sort of stuff I'm into, that'd be cool if you also share the Discord. What is this guy doing, Alphard? Out of my way, buddy. Okay, so what is everybody doing? Okay, so I set up a Discord. It's private. You need invite only. I believe if you do sign up for Patreon, it should automatically invite you. I think that's how it's set up, but I'm no expert at Discord. So if anybody does want to join that, you guys can. What I want to talk about is like, we can talk about NIO cars, of course. We can talk about China. We can talk about financial independence, investing, retire early. Not just NIO stock. Talk about anything. Whatever community wants to talk about, within reason, of course. I set it up to be private though, because I don't want like a bunch of spammers. I don't want to create like a huge community of thousands of people or people promoting scams or other things. Like, I'd rather have it be a little bit more friendly and intimate and not some big out of control thing. So if anybody does want to join that, you don't have to pay for the Patreon, of course. Just send me a message or an email, and I should be able to send you a link. Right now, the Discord is just me, only me. So a little bit boring, if you know what I mean. Just talk to myself. But I think over time we can grow it. If anybody's interested in buying a NIO, they want to know more about NIO, or want certain have certain specific questions they want to ask, or have a picture they want to see of a certain part of the car or some specific thing, it'd be a lot easier to just directly contact me. And I literally almost ignore every email. One of the benefits of not having a job is I can ignore anything I want to ignore. So I ignore most emails. Out of my way. Turning right from the third lane. Good job. Oh my god, this guy's going 25 kilometers per hour for some reason. So even in China, when there's no traffic on the road, you still got people driving like complete maniacs. Anyway, Discord. So yeah, you don't have to pay to join. If you want to pay my Patreon, it should automatically add you. If you want to join, just send me a direct message on like Instagram or email, and I'll try not to ignore it. Because I think it'd be cool to have a community of people that maybe are future owners of NIO cars, or want to move to China or move to Asia, want to achieve financial independence, any of that stuff. People that have the same kind of leanings and goals and visions of the world and want to talk about it. People who aren't afraid of China as the boogeyman. So yeah, okay, that's that. And what's next? So I made $0 Patreon, I made $5 PayPal, thank you for your donation. I made $200 and maybe $35, $40 on YouTube ads. And the last thing I made money on last month is Yada. I've told you guys about Yada. It's a bank in America, online bank, and they have weekly lotteries, weekly drawings. I know at least one person from YouTube has signed up and used my referral code. But I would hope more people, because like I'm not trying to earn money off you guys. I want everybody to have savings and achieve financial independence and be able to be comfortable. Of course, you're probably not going to get rich like putting money in a savings account, but I do think everybody should have, you know, whether it's an emergency fund or just some sort of fallback safety with their savings. Now I put $5,000 to start my fund, to seed my fund for 25K for this year for the ET5. And actually, you know, most of the time you have a bank, a savings account, you're earning almost zero interest. With Yada, it's basically like a Powerball lottery, Mega Millions type thing. Just random numbers. You can choose your numbers if you want. You can do pool play with your friends. If we do start a Discord and people join Yada, we can pool our Powerball tickets together basically and win extra money. So anyway, I made $7.45 or something last week actually with my lottery ticket, which again, I know I'm not gonna get rich unless I actually did hit the jackpot on there, which is like 1 in 60 billion chance, so it's not gonna happen. But you can win like $1,000, $2,500, that sort of thing. And it's better than having your like Wells Fargo account or Chase account or even just a regular high yield savings account, because you can actually win more and you have chances to do more with your money. There are other savings accounts like that. I've seen one, my friend was telling me about one that has like games you can play and you can win money for playing those games. I don't want to play games on my phone. I already use my phone too often. So with Yada, it's pretty passive. You just, you know, you can pick your numbers if you want, or you can just let it pick your numbers for you. And then every day they release a new lottery ball, a Powerball thing. And it's like bingo, you know, you just get the balls, get the numbers. And if you win, you win. So I think last month I made like maybe $9 because they do a drawing every week. My best week was last week, $7.45 or something. Not that great, but if more people sign up and use my referral code, I get more lottery tickets. We can pool our tickets combined and we can make more money together, which would be fun if we hit the jackpot together. If we had like hundreds of my subscribers, had a community of people, and we all had savings, and we all had, you know, a few hundred lottery tickets a week, we could maybe earn a few $1,000. Who knows? Probably not. Still, it's very unlikely, but you never know. So I do recommend, if you have savings account and you have an emergency fund, just put it in Yada and use my referral code. So that's that. All right. So we're still driving. There's not much traffic, as you can see. Not many people around. Usually, especially this road right here, is just absolutely crowded with people. So it's very nice to not be crowded today. I'm glad that it's a holiday. I can go out and drive and enjoy a nice, quiet, peaceful Shenzhen. But that's not all I'm doing, actually. Actually, today I'm driving to Dongguan. I'm driving to Dongguan. I'm going to take you to Dongguan because there's a NIO house in Dongguan I've never been to. Dongguan is about 60 kilometers away from Shenzhen. It's halfway between Guangzhou and Shenzhen, more or less. So right now, I don't know if you can see that, I have an hour drive ahead of me. I'm not gonna keep this thing on my head the whole time because I don't even think GoPro battery will last that long. And once we're on the highway, it'll be really boring anyway, I'm sure. But the drive through Shenzhen is relatively nice, so that's why I brought you here. Oh, I also made money on Amazon. Thank you guys for clicking my Amazon links. I got a lot of clicks last month. I think the most clicks I've ever had, simply because I told you guys click my Amazon links. However, I didn't get that much money from Amazon. I think I got 5 or 6 confirmed sales. You know, it's affiliate links, so all you do is click it, and then if you buy something on Amazon that qualifies, I get a small commission. I think I got 6 commissions, 5 or 6, and it was only like $5 also there. So I do appreciate it. I got like 300 or 400 clicks last month, but only like 6 sales. But that's fine. Just keep on clicking my stuff and if you buy stuff on Amazon, I will get a tiny commission. So yeah. But yeah, I'm going to Dongguan, and I feel really bad because in China, like I said, it's Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year. Most people go home, most people have a holiday, but unfortunately for the NIO staff, they don't seem to get a holiday. There are shortened hours for NIO House and for most of the swap stations today and for this Chinese New Year week, but they are still all open. So today I think the Dongguan NIO House is open from like 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Right now is 12:30 p.m. 12:30 in the afternoon. So it should still be open till 6. And then after that, after I go to the NIO house, oh, watch out, buddy, use your blinker. And then after I go to the NIO house in Dongguan, you know, I'm not sure, but I might keep on going because currently the highway in China is all free. During holidays like National Holiday, National Day, and Chinese New Year, and I think some other holidays, the highway is free. Usually the highways have tolls, and they're very, very expensive. Like, you think in America, you pay like $5 for the toll road, or $6 for the bridge or whatever. But no, here in China, it's expensive. It could be hundreds of dollars, like in tolls, just driving from here to another province. So they let all the toll workers go home, or most of the toll workers go home. There's probably still a few there monitoring the situation. But for the national holidays, the highways are free of charge. So that's what I'm going to take advantage of. I have no dog, I have nobody with me. I was actually planning on driving really far. I was planning on going to Yunnan, where I used to live and have my cafe. I was going to go to Sichuanbana, but right now Sichuanbana has a high-risk area for COVID. But to be quite honest with you, Shenzhen is also currently a high-risk area for COVID. So I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to travel anywhere today. I might just go back home to Shenzhen after Dongguan. I don't know. I was reading the news and they said that for people from Shenzhen right now, almost everywhere I need a negative COVID test, of course, and I might even need to do 7-day quarantine in like when I get to Yunnan. So I probably won't go to Yunnan. Also, one of the places I wanted to go in Yunnan is Shangri-La. And Shangri-La is, I've never been, but it's up in the mountains. And Shangri-La currently has snow, which is fine. I can drive in the snow. The NIO should be fine in the snow. But it's -1 degree right now, which again also fine. I don't mind -1. But the forecast for the next few days, it's a 20+ hour drive from here. But the next few days, by the time I get there, is -11, and it's supposed to be like 4 inches of snow. And I don't want to be in somewhere -11 and 4 inches of snow. And I have an asterisk on my QR code for my travel, so I won't be able to get a hotel probably. And I might have to quarantine, and I don't want to just be somewhere in the cold and snow and maybe not be able to get a hotel. Even though I'm sure the car would be fine. I could sleep in the car, which I've done plenty of times. Just with COVID and the Olympics and everything going on, I don't know. I might go, I might not. When I get to the NIO house today, I'll check and see what's going on with that. What else is new? What else is going on? I suppose I could also tell you guys about... Okay, I have the wipers on automatic now. Okay, I suppose I could also tell you guys about... I put my wipers on automatic. You guys were complaining last time I was pushing the button. I just put automatic. So we'll see how that works. I don't really love automatic wipers. I like to control my wipers. So we're talking about like money and stuff. No more talk of money this time. Let's talk about weight. If you guys know, I want to box. I want to have my first professional fight, the Great White Hope, the Great White Hype. Not professional, amateur fight. Probably in April in Shenzhen. If you haven't watched that video where I revealed that information, go ahead and watch that as well. Because they have amateur white collar fight nights in Shenzhen. But anyway, I started last month around 92, 93 kilograms. Pretty fat. I've been boxing every day and trying to watch what I eat, but it's pretty difficult. But I'm down to about 89 kilograms. At least I was. I haven't been to the gym since I think January 25th. They closed the gym for 2 weeks for Chinese New Year. So I've still been trying to exercise and eat right, but you know, I obviously have trouble with that. But I may have lost 4 kilograms. I may not have. At one point, I definitely did. So, money, $240. That's going up. Well, down from December, but you know. Total number of NIO shares going up, and NIO price going down. We got all these charts everywhere. Weight going down and then going back up. Yeah, I mean, lots of charts, lots of lines, lots of numbers. I'm sure you guys are all inundated with that stuff. My goal is to get to about 78 kilograms, so I need to lose probably 12 more kilograms, about 25 pounds, before I box. That would be in, now it's February, so April, 2 months. If I lose 4 kilograms a month, I'm not gonna get there. I'll only lose 8. But even 8 kilograms, that'd be pretty good. If I got down to 81, 82, I think that'd be all right. I weigh, I'm about 179 millimeter? I don't know. I'm 5'11". 5'11", almost, not quite 6 feet. Probably closer to 5'10" than 6 feet. So yeah, there you go. There you have it. This is Chinese New Year in Shenzhen. Nobody on the road. It's fantastic. And I'm just gonna take you ahead till we get to the toll, so you can see what the toll road is like, and you can see how it's free. All the gates are open. They should be. So we're just gonna keep on cruising. What else can I tell you guys about? How about NIO Radio? I don't know if you guys know this, but here in China, NIO Radio is on offer in your NIO car, and they have, I guess they must have hosts in different cities too. They probably have all the big cities, I guess, because we have a girl, Christina, that always talks to us in the car in Shenzhen, NIO Radio Shenzhen, Christina, and they play music and they do financial news and I don't know, they do all kinds of stuff. And if you listen to NIO Radio, you get to receive N points, which are like, they're not the points you can spend on the NIO app, they're the points that like raise you up in the NIO user ranking, which allows you to join the NIO EP9 club if you get high enough, or allows you to buy NIO Day tickets or have a better chance to win NIO Day tickets. Or basically the endpoints are just like a ranking system, and you get different benefits, but you can't use them to buy anything. So if you listen to NIO Radio every day, you get points. And also, supposedly, if you listen to NIO Radio every single day in a calendar month, like February 1st, February 2nd, February 3rd, one calendar month all the way to February 28th or 29th, then supposedly if you do at least 5 minutes a day on NIO Radio every day for one straight month, then you get to join the NIO Radio Club. This is what I was told by the guy who runs the NIO Radio Club. He works for NIO, of course, and very nice guy. He actually has the NIO Day after party, which I went to NIO Day in Chengdu, but it was canceled for NIO Day Suzhou. So that after party is only for NIO Radio Club members, and I am not one of those members, but I still got in. I wasn't going to be able to get in this year probably because I wasn't a member, but the Chengdu year I was able to. That was very nice of them to let me in. And what am I trying to say? So anyway, so that radio club is another way that NIO will keep people in the NIO ecosystem, listening to NIO Radio every day, going to NIO Radio parties, using the NIO app every day, checking in. Right now for Chinese New Year, NIO has a lot of like hashtag competition things where you get points if you hashtag, oh, I gotta sneeze. If you make a post and you hashtag, like for Chinese New Year, they had like a PK. PK is like a versus thing where if you show all the food and stuff you had at Chinese New Year party, then you're able to get hopefully Hongbao, which is like a red envelope full of NIO points. I think it said 500 people, lucky winners, will get 666 NIO points, something like that. I don't know, I didn't pay that much attention to it. They also have one where it's like, show your NIO driving on the way to your hometown, something like that, some sort of competition with a hashtag, and you can win, I don't know, 500 NIO points or 800 NIO points. So they have lots of ways to try to keep you fully integrated into the NIO system. And you can see my wipers are going much faster now because they're on automatic. So for all those people that were saying I should use automatic, I guess you're right. It sure is easy, isn't it? I've just been talking and talking and talking and talking. 26 minutes. I was gonna show you the toll road, but I think I don't know how far until we get there. I guess it's soon, maybe. I think it's soon. You know, I don't know like how they calculate the tolls necessarily, or maybe each provincial government gets to create their own toll prices. But whenever I drive in the toll roads here in Guangdong province, around Shenzhen and Guangzhou, it's so expensive. I think it cost me 180 RMB or so to get to Guangzhou, which is, you know, 30 bucks, and that's only like 100 kilometers. That's pretty crazy to me. You can take the high-speed rail for cheaper than that. Now, but when you're out in like Western China, like out in, when I was driving in like Inner Mongolia or Gansu or Qinghai, you could drive for hours and hours and hours, and the toll is maybe only 70 or 80 RMB, maybe 100 RMB. So it's much more expensive down here. I don't know if that's just a way to keep the traffic down, or because people here can afford it and people up there cannot. You know, I don't really know why. And I don't know if how they calculate it. Like I said, you would think it would just be based on the kilometer or something, but it's obviously not. So anyway, I'm glad there's not much traffic because the weather's pretty miserable. Now, if anybody's made it this far with me down at 28 minutes into this journey, I guess what I can talk about is, first of all, of course, thank you for joining me on this trip. But also, I guess I can say is, what do you guys think about the stock? I did mention I don't want this to always be about the stock. You know, like if I have a Discord, I don't want it to be about the stock. Everybody talks about NIO about the stock. What is more interesting than not just NIO but any company is like what the company actually does. What do they bring into the world? What are they, you know, like, of course we all want to make money, want the stock to go up, but if the talk is just which way is the line gonna go, I don't know. I feel so bored about stuff like that. But I know people are, you know, they worry. So, and of course they have a right to worry. You have a right to worry. It's your money. You probably have a family. You have house payment, you have stuff you got to worry about. So I totally get it. But like, I think a lot of times people with any company, again, not just NIO, but they forget that these are actual companies trying to do things. And like, that's why I don't buy stocks, I don't buy shares in companies that like I don't like what they do, or I don't understand what they do. Oh, I say that, but I bought GameStop and I hate GameStop. But I wasn't investing in GameStop, I was just in and out. But yeah, I generally just buy stuff I know, like I said, like Apple or Microsoft or Tesla, or, you know, I'm not young anymore, but I'm relatively young, I guess, kind of guy. Grew up with technology and understand technology a little bit. I'm not a tech expert or anything, but I like tech, and so I buy tech stocks, right? Like, I know I like using my iPhone, so I also know a lot of other people like using their iPhone. So I get an iPhone, or I get Apple stock. Like, I don't think investing is rocket science, and And, you know, when I did my test drive of NIO, I guess it's almost been a year and a half now, almost 2 years ago now, when I first test drove the NIO. I thought the car was pretty good, but I didn't really understand the company yet. I didn't really understand what they were trying to do. But now that I've, you know, bought a NIO and I've used the NIO and I've been part of the NIO community, I really find that like what NIO is doing is more than just like selling cars. And now people are gonna definitely accuse me of drinking the NIO Kool-Aid, but it's really cool how they've built like a really positive community. And in this world that we have right now, man, I find that, you know, there's so much negativity everywhere, of course, but I think it's got to be really hard to build a positive community of people that, you know, love to interact with each other and share things with each other. And, you know, even from the first time that like I test drove the NIO, and then I went and met David, who showed me his ESA, and that was one of the first videos I did about NIO, was this guy showing me his car and talking about the company. And at that time I didn't know about the company, I didn't really understand it, but you could see that like he believed in the company, and he liked the car, of course, but like he wanted to share the community with people, and he shared it with everybody on YouTube, and he shared it with me. And then there's other users too, like the long hair Chamalka and Rongzhen and oh gosh, and the other guy, the fourth guy with the green EC6, Jack. And so all these guys, they want to like share the community and meet people and be global citizens. And the one good thing I guess from the discussion online of NIO is a lot of people that talk about wanting to get a NIO that I've talked to, like in Europe or whatever, they're not afraid of China, or they're not, I guess I could just say that they're more open-minded kind of people. Like they see the future is coming. The future is not China, but China is part of our global future, whether you like it or not. And you know, you still see ignorance of people who say like China cannot build good products, China manufacturing sucks, all made in China, it must be shit. Where it's like, dude, China can build anything. Almost all of the extensive knowledge, the institutional knowledge, the knowledge of manufacturing is here in China. If China's building something crappy, it's because people in America or overseas somewhere else are demanding a certain product at a certain price point and within certain specifications. And that's how manufacturing works. Like, I've never been in manufacturing anything like complicated. At my previous job, I did deal with factories from time to time, but it was dealing with stuff like photo frames and photo albums. But when we were like sourcing which factory we want to go to, again, I'm no expert, and I wasn't the one responsible for this, but you know, I did take part in it. But we're like, you know, we want sample. This is what we want. This is our budget, and give us, you know, build it within these parameters, and show us what you can do. And we went to different manufacturers, and they would give us sample, and some of them were good, and some of them were bad. And if we, you know, didn't have the enough money to make it to the specs we wanted, we'd have to negotiate and build it. You know, we might have to pay more. In China, you can have stuff really crappily made, really shit made. You can hire people to make something for really cheap, or you can have people make something that's really good. You know, you make it to spec and you make it to budget. And so anyway, what I'm saying is, I'm always going off on tangents and losing my train of thought, but what I'm saying is that, you know, whether you like it or not, China in a lot of ways is part of the future and part of which way the world is going. And they're capable of leading in some ways, and it might be electric cars. And they might not lead in electric cars, but they definitely have the ability to make really good, strong products. And if you're discounting them because they're made in China, or you think they copy everything because it's Chinese, well, you're just probably ignorant, for one, and stuck in the past, stuck in some old ideas. don't feel sorry for you, but I hope you do watch, not necessarily my channel, but open your eyes to the world, I guess. And I finally made it to the toll station, finally, so I can show you that, and then I will be out of here, out of your hair. So if any of you have made it 36 minutes with me, you're amazing. I love you. And here we go. So here's the toll station up ahead. You can see everything is green. A couple of red ones, but they're all green. They're all open. And here we go. This guy's gonna go in front of me. See, ain't no stopping. There's no barrier, nothing. No people in there. Oh, there's a girl in there, but we're on our way. So that is that. Let's go to Dongguan. Let's go to the NIO house. I don't know why there's barriers here and stuff. Anyway, okay. That was a fun 40 minutes. I may go back to Shenzhen, and I may go on my way to Yunnan or Guangxi or somewhere else. I'll let you know, I guess. Bye bye. Thank you for watching. See you later.